Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Asian Psycho, and for this video, I got for you guys a video for DayZ Origins as of the 1.7.8 patch. This video is basically a tutorial on how to obtain or where to find the new helicopters. I believe they're called the MH60S or something like that, and the KA60C. There was also another helicopter that was introduced to the 7.8 patch for DayZ Origins, which is called the Merlin helicopter, I believe. It was a heavily armored civilian helicopter, I believe, but it was removed right before the patch went live. Well, either that or it got removed shortly after the patch for whatever reason. And, well, you can't find the Merlin anymore as of right now. Maybe they'll bring it back later in other future patches or whatever, but who knows? But anyways, as you guys can see here, I am finding the MH60S. This is one of the new helicopters that they introduced to DayZ Origins as the 7.8 patch. Sorry about that. As you guys can probably tell, this audio commentary is actually a post commentary. It's not live. At the time, I wasn't able to do live commentaries because, hey, well, I wasn't able to. So that's why I'm doing the post commentary now. So the next like 5 minutes or so, however long this clip is, just basically shows you me fixing up this MH60S that I found off the coast of Chernovar. You'll find the MH60S, which there are two of, both off the coast of Chernovar and off the coast of Molotovsk. One thing that you need to remember about these new helicopters for the KA60 and the MH60 is the fact that they both spawn, or both kinds of helicopters do spawn on these warships. These are the only warships that you'll ever find them on, and I've been told that their spawns are random, but as far as I'm concerned, they're not really that quote-unquote random. They always spawn here on these warships. If they ever do spawn somewhere else, they're always going to spawn on these warships here, on these destroyers, so they're not entirely useless anymore. And the patch included the fact that they added railings on this side, which is what you see me climb up and down for. They installed that there for the fact that, if people want to get these helicopters by sea, they come over with boats and whatnot. That's how they are able to get them, which I'm using right now. So another thing is that these warships, yes, you can land helicopters on them. I've tried, and they land pretty well. So it's not like glitchy or anything. You're not gonna have to worry about, oh, what if your helicopter hits the bottom and then your helicopter suddenly starts flying away, like like it got catapulted or something. No, you don't have to worry about that. You can land on the upper deck of the warships, and there's like a good old staircase that leads down from them. You'll see what I mean when the video progresses. So, as you guys, as I've already said, you can find the MH60S here. The K60 is located under the bridge of the main bridge, rather, leading from the main islands down to the southern islands. It is basically northeast of the city of Krasnodemsk. I think I'm saying that right, but you can find it there. It's the warship that's basically right next to that big old bridge there. So you can find the KH-60 there, and yeah. Unfortunately, the KH-60C, there only appears to be one of them on the map. Usually, how DayZ Origins goes as far as helicopter spawns are concerned, as of the 7.7 patch, the dev teams kind of nerfed helicopters in that they reduced the total amount of helicopters you can find down to only 2 of each. You can find 2 Mi-17s, you can find 2 Mi-17Cs, which is civilian models, and you can find 2 Hueys on regularly. You can also find 2 other Hueys over on Sector B, but I don't really count those because going to Sector B is kind of hard, and it's not like you're gonna get those Hueys right away. So there are also, I believe, 2 Prahas on the map, and as well as 2 Unicopters, which they also added with this new patch as well. But because the Unicopters are, they're kind of derpy, so I don't really care about them. I do know for a fact that one of the Unicopter spawns is located up in Novistrana. It's on top of one of the firehouses. It's of the northernmost city. I forget the city name, but I can tell you that it does spawn on top of a firehouse, which you can access by climbing the ladders if you guys didn't know that already. And oh, by the way, the Merlin helicopter that did get removed that I mentioned before earlier in this video, just for future reference, if it does come back, it does spawn in the town of Gord, which is in the new island of Novistrana. Apparently, it spawns on or behind the railroad tracks in that town. So, in case the Merlin ever comes back, you know where to find it. So yeah, the MH60S and the KA60C can be found here. If you guys need any of this information repeated, please do check the description below, and all the information will be written there. I really made this video because I had tried to look up the new helicopter spawns before, but the only video that I found was just this dude who just basically was only showing said, oh, here are the helicopter spawns in the title of the video, but he didn't actually show where the spawns were. Selfish bitch. But oh well. Now that I've showed you guys where the spawns are, I hope you guys can make use out of them and find these bad boys, because these things are really fun to fly. They're really good. I wasn't able to fix up the KH-60 because I'm only able to fly one helicopter at a time, obviously. But the MH60S I really like. It's basically a cross between a Huey and the Mi-17, in that it has kind of like the maneuverability of a Huey and the swiftness and the nimbleness of the Huey, but it also has a very good top speed, just like the Mi-17, and it basically feels like a tank. It feels like a very good mix between the Mi-17's qualities, excuse me, and the Huey's qualities. So I believe that the MH60S could be the best helicopter in the game, especially because of the fact that it has two armed M240s, which look like chain guns, but they're actually just reskinned M240s. So, hey, I mean, works for me. And the MH60S I really like. I do believe that the MH60S is statistically also really a lot better than the KA60C, because on the MH60 it has two door guns, one on each side, which are M240s. However, on the KA60, it only has one PKT door gun, and that only puts out one side. But I believe that door gun on the KA60 has night vision for whatever reason. So if you guys are having like night operations, then you can use that night vision on that mounted turret over there, which kind of looks like an M32 grenade launcher on it, which I don't really understand why they put the gun model for that helicopter as a grenade launcher, but whatever. It also has zeroing up to 600 and 900 meters. I forget which one exactly, but yeah, that turret, even though it only has one of them, it still can do a lot of work. But I still prefer the MH60 just because of the fact that it has two guns and it has a lot more carrying capacity. I believe both the MH60 and the K60 have 250 item slots, but the MH60 has 50 weapon slots and I believe 10 backpack slots, whereas the KH60 only has around like 25 weapon slots and maybe 5 backpack slots. I'm not really too sure, but I do know for a fact that the MH60 does have more carrying capacity as far as weapons and backpacks are concerned. So other than that, the other, I don't think I mentioned where the other MH60 spawn is. The other MH60S spawn is over on the warship that is basically directly east of the city of Molotovsk, which is in between Sevastopol and or where is it again? It's in between Sevastopol and Martin, I believe, if I'm getting my geography correctly here. So there you go. There's all the new helicopter spawns. Again, the Merlin has been removed for a time being, but who knows if it'll come back. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll let the video play it out itself so you guys can see exactly where the new helicopters are. And thanks for watching, guys. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.